Bassheads, what's good? I want to show you something real quick. I was just doing a lesson. I want to show you something about technique, and it's just easier for me to go live. First things first, I want you to check out this chair. This chair got no arms on it, right? So this is an important thing to Pete. Now I want you to check out this chair. Alright? So this chair is the chair that I will use when a lot of times when I'm doing like admin stuff, you know, other kind of computer work, right? But this thing has arms on it, right? So some of you guys have these chairs in your space, and they're difficult as hell to play in. Okay? Now, let's do that. Okay? Even still, I'm 5'7". This thing, it's comfortable to sit in and do certain kinds of work in, but playing in it is not the easiest thing in the world to do. Okay? Now, strap. I don't normally sit down with a strap, but I'm going to, for the sake of what we're doing. This instrument is just a piece of wood. There's nothing special about it. I'm in control of it. It is not in control of me. Now, let's say I don't have the strap on. I'm sitting here and I usually have this. I will say that different bass is going to feel different. That Yamaha bass that I had for like a couple of days and sent back, I didn't like that. It was a good looking bass. It didn't sound great to me. Not from what I do, but it also ergonomically didn't feel great to me. I have played jazz style basses for many, many, many years. Very traditional style basses. I got the jazz style bass, and I have a Fender Precision. Next to that, I got my PVT-40, but I grew up on that bass. Okay, so I should say that. But I have a contact point right here. Right here is the first contact point. This might seem silly what I'm doing, right? The bass is just sitting on my lap. It's just sitting on my lap before I do anything, right? Now, if I hold the bass, sit up straight, my forearm is here, so I got a contact point here, got a contact point here. I'm just kind of holding the bass here. Now, obviously, I can't stand up like this. Now, I'm fairly thin, so the bass sits up straight. Now, I know that some cats have, got a little extra in the midsection. No shade. But the bass may do a little bit like this. We still want to try to get it, what do you call it? Up and down. I'm so tired. So, now my strap is on. Peep this. The strap's job is going to be to keep the bass relatively the same height, whether I'm standing up or sitting down. Now, I'm just standing up, sitting down. Now, I can tell you that this chair is uncomfortable to sit in and play for long periods of time. It's uncomfortable because I have to sit at the edge of it. It doesn't feel good. It's not cool. It's not cool. So let's get this out of here. But this is what's killing some of you guys is this. You got a nice fancy office chair, and the office chair is not you know, that office chair is a bad deal, right? This is a task chair. I call it a task chair. It's a chair that you do tasks in, right? And it is, I can sit snug in that chair. My feet, like in that chair, my feet dangle a little bit. Not a lot, but they dangle a little bit. Now, nice and comfy, right? Plug this guy in real quick. Big man, bass isn't straight up. I have a fretting problem. Let's talk about that. So now, I want to show you just one more kind of chair. So then I have this thing here, which I have two of these. Used to use this on Bourbon Street a lot because it's a long gig. But now look at this guy. This is a whole different thing. I put one leg down. I got another foot up here. I can elevate a little bit, and I can be in this joint all day, all day long. Let's do that. So, this is like really comfortable. But now, look. The same way that I pick up anything else and put my hands on, I quit smoking and then I got addicted to nicotine lozenges. Pray for me, y'all. I hold on to that the same way that I hold on to, anything else, right? Type a 1 in the chat if any of this is making sense. I hope it is. I hope that it is. Now I want to show you something about the fretting hand. Scotland, what's up, Mark? Mark from Scotland, what's happening? Everybody say hi, Mark from Scotland. What part of Scotland? I have a good friend who grew up in the Highlands of Scotland. And I just saw 28 years later, which takes place in the Highlands of Scotland. Okay, now, also, when I came up, sorry about that. Sorry about that feedback. I'm left-handed, but I watched people I grew up in a right-handed world, so I did a lot of right-handed stuff. And turns out being left-handed, I still wound up playing bass like a right-handed person. But I'm just copying, mimicking things that I saw, First thing I ever learned how to play, rest in peace, Ozzy. Dude named Keith I went to middle school taught me that. Anyway, so here's what I'm gonna call the secret sauce on the fretting hand. All right, ready? Look, man. I ain't thinking about this. I'm not thinking about this. This is mine. I'm in control of this, so I can move it anywhere. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not thinking about it like that. look at this hand. Oh, this is you know what? This is a good angle. This is a good angle. I'm going to use this angle a little bit more because I think you guys can see some more stuff here. Now watch this. What I was talking about grabbing. Look at I just grabbed that. I just grabbed that neck. You see that? I don't have a death grip on it, but I'm just holding it. Okay? Type a 1 in the chat if you see what's going on here. Type a 1 in the chat. Don't chant. A 1 in the chat if you see what I'm doing here. And just drop my hand and then do this. Right? Drop my hand and do this. I'm getting real comfortable with y'all because y'all done seen my socks. Y'all done seen me cross my legs and my ankles. I clap with my feet too. Mind your business. All right, so check this out. Watch this. Y'all see what I did? You see what I did with my thumb? Grab it and drop my thumb. Another way, and I just was telling this brother this, and I never thought about it like this. Now watch this. Just watch this. I ain't played a note yet, but grab it, drop it down. When I drop this down, you see that space right there? But watch this. If I did like this, it's like I got a little puppet, a little sock puppet, shadow puppet. I was playing Pac-Man. I'm eating them. Look at that. So you guys see that? This is a good angle. I'm going to start using this angle all the time. Discoveries in the doing. You never know till you do it. So you see where my thumb is? This is game for somebody. And I haven't asked for a super chat once, but I know I got 20 sets of eyes getting a free bass lesson. I only have 5 likes. 20 sets of eyes and I only have 5 likes. Come on, man. Somebody done bounced out. Come on, man. Somebody done bounced out. When y'all come up in here, this is like free shit right now. Come on, man. Got 23 sets of eyes and only 10 likes. But I'm telling you right now that somebody's got a fretting problem, and this is gonna bless you right now. So we need to, if we can't get super chats, we gotta at least get the likes up for the algorithm. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go and subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you like it. Like the live stream if you like it. Hit the bell for notifications so you know whenever I go live or another video. Got 19 people, only 12 likes. Let me get like 4 more likes. For the algorithm, it's not a lot to ask. That is not a lot to ask. Hey man, Kevin Samuels he was on point with that. And for the people who can't hit the likes, just go on and you know, just go on and bounce. I'm giving up free game. Okay. So peep this. Your hand should be able to move as one unit. Your hand should be able to move as one unit. Right? As one unit. Scarby, I always use this position, but it isn't always easy for big basses. Now, this bass right here is 34.5. My Mike Lull is 35. Now, when it comes to what I'm actually going to fret, That depends, depends on, what's being played. One finger per fret. One finger per fret. Here's the problem with one finger per fret in the lower positions, right? That one finger per fret idea comes mainly from guitar land. And you got to think, this area of the neck is the lowest neck of a guitar, right? So this is next to impossible for a lot of people. And I used to play upright. I haven't played upright in a long time. But you see what happens there when you sort of have that look, right? We're really, like when you learn major scales in lower position, F major, B flat major, right? I'm using 1, 4, open, 1, 4, open, 2, 4. Same fingering here on B flat. And what we want to do is find like those common, when we have a shape that's movable, move it, move it around. So I lost my train of thought. E. A. You see, it's the same fingering, right? When it comes to fretting, the note, that finger is playing that note. Now, even though I'm playing that E flat, I'm keeping movable shapes. Dub is the foundation. Yes, you are correct. Yep. Thank you. I'm keeping that finger down. Now, even though my ring finger is playing the E, the other two fingers are down, but they're not pressing necessarily. What happens, I think, what's up, Fleece? What happens, I believe, is when we see these one finger per fret, we want to play that fast, right? And even that's fast for some people. This. Listen. Most of us are never going to play that in a real life musical situation. Take that with a grain of salt, what I just said. I said the other night on a live stream, I was talking about, what's up, bro? Bass Negus, Orange Juice, what's up? Like, I don't think we take the time to like really listen to a note. If you're playing your scale, again, what I said on Saturday, it was a live stream I did on Saturday. Baseline Project, what's good? So, I'm not in tune. And I don't care. You can pay attention to these micro movements. Micro movements, little bitty movements. Learning that when you that major scale shape, I talked about this on Saturday. Da, using a drone. Da. trying not to get feedback. Listening to each little note, but I'm tangenting here. I don't mean to tangent. I'm so tired right now. The first thing I started with talking about was the chair, right? Was talking about the chair. And I have to remember this for myself. I really, do you guys like the angle like this? Like kind of down like that? I think that's kind of helpful. What do you think? What do you think? So again, with this fretting hand, I'm in charge of this. I'm in charge of this whole thing, right? So watch this. Hold it, drop it down. Hold it, drop it down, right? From the back. Hold it, drop that arm down. If we wanna play the Pac-Man game, shadow puppet. Do 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 jaws. This is so silly. You see? Do you see? Every time I say "do you see," it reminds me. You guys remember that movie Red Dragon? When the dude when he went buck wild and he was asking the blind chick, he was like, "Do you see? Do you see?" I feel like a creep. I had lessons with this guy named Mike Wilcox in Oakland years ago. And he had a version of the 1 finger per fret thing that went something like this. You notice when I have to do this, when I'm doing this in the lower positions, I'm still making this micro movement. Now watch while I shift to another position. I'm in first position now, right? So now I'm going to shift my entire hand. You see that? Watch this. Let me do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the goal is to play a clean note. The goal isn't to hold on to these. The goal isn't to. You got to see the note that you're done playing with. You have to see that like your ex-girlfriend or your ex-boyfriend. Once you're done with them, be done with them. Stop going back. Listen. Now I'm in 5th position. Now watch this. You see that? Dub as a Foundation says, I gotta add this to the chat. I got a short torso. My bass is never in the same position, sitting and standing. Listen, I have a long torso and short legs. This is a lot of personal information that's being shared on the internet right now. But I don't know, man. Don't you know? I don't know. I don't want to give any misinformation. But I think that if you get into a comfortable position and you know where your contact points are, and you can get into a playing position without your brain exploding, and then sit it down, right? Sit it down, do something else, right? This bass feels a little bit different. I mean, yeah, it's heavy as hell, but it's not, this is where things like balance are important, right? Oh, this bass is. Oh, this is my heart. This is my boot thing right here from way back. Way back. She dusty, but this bass has different challenges to play. The pickup configuration, it's hard to thump on. You know what I mean? Things like that. But I don't know. Listen, I just thought I would throw that out there. Those little tips. I don't want to go back over them. But there is a video. I got a playlist on the front page of this channel. So if you go, if you go to my homepage of YouTube, you'll see playlist. You know what? I can show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. And I don't know how much height has to really do with it, guys. I don't know. I mean, I've been a short king. I've been a short king a long time. Hold on a second. Man, YouTube is such a. If y'all saw my homepage, y'all would see all kinds of stuff. I couldn't even show you. Political stuff, true crime stuff. I love true crime. Okay, listen. So if you go, to my homepage, this playlist right here, if you go there, you're going to see a better produced video about what I'm telling you right now. So yeah, check that out. I'm going to tell you what bass that I really wish I still had, and that was my PV Cirrus. If there's a bass that I really regret selling, it's the PV Cirrus. So anyway, hope that was a blessing for somebody. I got to get off here. I got some other stuff I need to do, but real quick, check out that playlist, and there's a video that's, a little bit more detailed than what I did here. Just wanted to jump on real quick and show that with you. All right? It ain't rocket science. What is it? It's pocket science. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace. 2 fingers.